deliver these lovely 3D puzzles, and well, now I need saving. Okay, for this video, some Christmas wellness ideas with how to light the world. I start with the Christmas tree here in Pahrump, Nevada. It's a nice big one. Beautiful. Then I teach you some Christmas themed exercises that are super fun. And a Christmas party with friends and family. I share my testimony about Christmas and show you some beautiful pictures. And keep watching to find out how I get rescued. Welcome, extraordinary people, and welcome to my channel, Extraordinary Healthy Living. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints started Light the World in 2016, encouraging others to share the true meaning of Christmas with others and sharing their light as well as Jesus Christ's light with others. So I decided to include that in this video of Light the World with our Christmas wellness. So let's get started with some mental health, and let's go check out the Christmas tree here in Pahrump, Nevada. So we're going to learn, before we head out and I show you the big reveal of the Christmas tree, the light the world is, we're going to learn about the Christmas symbols, and you can share what you learn with others. Let's go. All right, here's the light, the world. So our tree, our Christmas tree, represents Christmas for the evergreen, representing Christ. We also have a bulb here that is red, representing his blood of the atonement. And right, so we have our star way up there on the top of this, and if you haven't heard, represents the North Star, or the Star David, or there's other names for it, but it is the star that lit the way for the wise men to find the baby Jesus. When they got there, he was about 3. And we have a candy cane that represents also the atonement, and you'll see those all throughout the Christmas season, and that represents the holiness, the cane, and the J, if I flip it upside down like so. There it is, J. But it's a nice present that represents the presents that were given. And there's a candle that represents the light that is given to all of us from Christ. And there's a little mini tree on here. And here's a bell. Wasn't sure if I was going to find all this, but I found it right here. And that represents the ringing in of the Christmas season. Here's also a star. This little tree has some holly on it, and that represents the thorns, that crown of thorns that were put on his head, and of course the red little berries represents his blood. We have traditions. Everybody has some in their past and in their today. So growing up, what I thought was a tradition ended up finding out later on it was more because of their financial. And what I thought was the tradition is they got a Christmas tree on Christmas Eve, or maybe a couple of days before, and if we were lucky, even a week before. And that was because they were not wealthy, and it was cheaper to get Christmas. But to keep the spirit of Christmas going, we would always decorate the tree with the music. And my mother and my father would give us the children, a Christmas ornament every Christmas. So we looked forward to this every year. We would open these up, and she would sometimes have a story to go along with them, and sometimes not. But a lot of times maybe they were like, and they had the year on them, some of them, and they all had like a little theme or story, and kind of kept that going, as I do with some of my gifts. I try to have like a Christmas theme. My mother always wanted to make sure that we had, my parents always wanted to make sure that we, each children, had our own Christmas ornaments for our own tree as we got older. So that was pretty cool that they were thinking of our future while we were still very young. And then and as we grew up, and it never ended until they passed away. But my brother, with his family, he has a tradition of singing a happy birthday to Jesus Christ. So it's pretty cool, some of the traditions that people do. I like to make goodies, as probably you do, and share them with others. But my brother, my oldest brother, he likes to have me make fudge, and it used to be like seized candy kind of fudge, but because I got borderline diabetes, I now make them diabetic friendly, and that benefits my brothers as well. So it ended up being a good thing, but I found a really tasty version of it, and it turns out really good. And this year I'm going to do cinnamon rolls, diabetic friendly, and then I think I'll make a few. Actually, I know I'm going to make a few of the regular kind, just in case it doesn't turn out, because I never tried it. So there you go. You can build your own traditions, or you can build off others, and then you can continue giving giving things that your parents did. Like I give ornaments to my son, and continue that tradition. I think it's a very important one, and of course, decorating the tree together. When we're able to get one. I get to follow that tradition of being poor. No, I'm just kidding. It's not a tradition. It's not a tradition. Please don't make it a tradition. That is not wellness. But making do is. Making do is. And so that's emotional health along with your mental health. So sharing traditions with others is lighting the world. You're showing your joy and you're sharing it with others. Are you ready for some physical health? Extraordinary Christmas style? Let's have some fun and share with others so you can light the world too with your physical health. Okay, now it's time for our physical health. Light the world Christmas theme, Christmas wellness. And we got to do some exercises to get us going for all the stuff we have to do. So let's get exercising for this. The first one we're going to do is our morning glory. So we can stretch first thing in the morning, or whatever, first thing before you get going. And then you go down, and I like to just tap my ankles, and then we'll come back up. Okay? Hey Google, set a 30-second timer.
Okay, 30 seconds. Starting now.
And down. And up. And let your air out. And don't forget to breathe. And this will get you ready for your day. And this helps get ready. Okay. Hey, Google, stop. Next exercise is, well, if you're doing any secret Santas, we gotta be on our go. So we're gonna be like running, but I'm gonna do it from the side so you can see. So you're gonna swing. I'm gonna move this so I don't get it. Swing from side, so you're gonna come up and back. And so if you lose your balance, you're gonna try to do your balance. And it's just this. So I'm gonna call it the runner man or woman because sometimes you gotta run. And we'll do 15 seconds on one side and then the other, okay? Hey Google, set a 15 seconds timer.
Sure, 15 seconds. And we're starting now.
Okay, here we go. Up, back. No, hey Google, stop. Now we're gonna switch. Google was giving me a hard time, so we're gonna count 15 seconds. Here we go. Running man in action, 15 seconds, ready? And 1 and 2, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,009, 1,010, 11, 12, 13, and 14, and 15, and stop. All right, next exercise, we got to give gifts, right? So we got some strong arms. We got to have stable arms. So we're just going to serve everybody, right? Let's try 30 seconds with Google. If not, we got to count again. All right, hey Google, set a 30-second timer. Ready? Let's go. We'll worry about the 30-minute later. All right. I'm having a wonderful time with Google. And just think of all the things that you're giving, all the gifts, some treats. Here you go. Here you go. Everybody's happy. We can do... That's why we're stretching. And stop. Oh, it worked. All right. So our next exercise is, we got to do our star. Now this is a little bit of mental health because it's doing a crossover, and I'm going to call it the star cross crunch. So it's been called that by other people, star crunch, star cross crunch. Yeah. So it's just hand and knee, okay? So, hey Google, set a 30-second timer.
Second timer for 30 seconds. Starting now.
Here we go. Remember to breathe when you crunch, or bring the legs, knee and arm together. Because you're doing cross like sections, it actually is very helpful for your mind as well. We have to have bright minds. Hey Google, stop. All right, let's get ready to start all over. And let's do our good mornings. Second set, we're doing 3 sets. If I didn't say so, now you know. Hey Google, set another 30 seconds.
Second timer for 30 seconds. And we're starting now.
Woo! Here we go. You can let your air out down here. Inhale. Exhale. I was inhaling and exhaling. You can let your air out on the way down and then come back up. There it is. Hey, Google, stop. All right. So now we're going to get ready for, we got to run. This one I'm going to count out because she keeps sending minutes. So we're going to get ready. Remember, I'm going to do it outside so you can understand. Ready, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Tighten your core. It helps your balance. I noticed. I've been told that by several fitness people. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. And now let's switch sides. And sometimes it also your more dominant side. But balance is super good for your core as well. And last one. And there we have it. Now we're off to serving others. Let's get our nice. Here we go. Oh, this one I can set a 30-second timer. Hey Google, set a 30-second timer.
Second timer for 30 seconds.
Okay.
Now.
Here we go. So this is the time you can think about all the stuff you want. You can plan on serving, giving gifts, and drinks. Here's yours. Here's yours. Here's yours. And we have a tendency to do that a lot and multitask. All right. Which is actually multiple things to do. Not multitasking. Hey Google, stop. I'll explain that as we do the next exercise, our star. Multitasking is actually proven to be impossible. And I can link videos to that, but it's your brain actually has to switch from one thing to the thing. You can have multiple things set up, but you can't do all of them at the same exact time. It is not possible. So there's my short version of that. Okay, let's get our star going in our mental health as well. Hey Google, set a 30-second timer.
Second timer for 30 seconds.
Here we go.
We're starting now.
Blow out when you crunch. I'm a little late on that one. There we go. There he is. And so, yes, we have multiple things going on at the same time. We're touching things. But if I have to focus on one or the other, it's not possible. Hey Google, stop. Your body, your mind literally pauses what it was doing. Knows it's still there. It's like pause, it's still there. I know I have to work on this, but it has to switch gears. You can do it all. But so we think we can. We think we can. We can do a lot of things. Put your mind to it and you got this. Okay, good mornings. Glory morning. Glory day. It may be at nighttime that you're doing all your stuff. Who knows what time you're doing it? All I know is it's a lot of work in it. Good stretch. And I don't think I set a timer. We're gonna do a few more. It doesn't go off. And 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. All right, let's serve our stuff. You know, you're always so busy and always doing stuff, but take the time for you. Give these moments, and even if it's just 1 or 2 exercises for yourself, and it will help your brain, it will help your mind. It's emotional health, physical health, affects your emotional health, it affects your well-being, and it gives you energy. Believe it or not, doing stuff actually helps your brain. It's a proven fact. And I didn't set the timer again. So we'll do 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Now, let's do our running women and men. Because Secret Santa time, you gotta run sometimes. So let's get it going. Hey, Google, that's right, I gotta count on this one. Google doesn't do that one very good. So here we go. 1, 3, 4. I'm touching a lot on this one. I'm not tightening my core. I need to stand up more straight. Let's try 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And now switch. All right. Let's get out of here. We don't want to get caught. Tighten your core. Stand up straighter. I'm slouching too much. It's better for you. There we go. And we're almost there. And done. All right. We got 1 more. Our star. Are we ready? Hey, Google, set a 30-second timer.
Second timer for 30 seconds.
Here we go.
Now.
Go! All right. So, this is really good. Don't forget to breathe. Tighten your core a little bit. Yeah. Breathe every time you touch. If you can't touch, that's fine. Just go as well as you can. You can point your toe. And then flex your toe. Hey! Hey, Google. Stop. Good job. Give yourself a pat. Hey, hey, hey. Okay. Too much. All right. All right. See you in a little bit. For the social health, I and my son got to participate in a Christmas breakfast at the church down where I attend to, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and I really needed it. It was something uplifting and that I look forward to, and it's something that just brings joy to my heart. And the light with the world part is inviting someone, like I did with my family. I invited them all, and my son was able to come, and that was wonderful to have. That was a great experience for, and I wasn't experiencing it by myself. I got to see what others enjoyed as well, and visiting and enjoying friends and family. Line up for Santa. Health. Light the world and share with others what Christmas means to you. All right, so we got Jesus here. Here is the why we have Christmas. Jesus is our why. Our why we have any of this in our life. And at Christmas season, he's our why. So remember that without him, there would be no Christmas or Easter, because he died for us. He atoned for our sins and then died for us to free us from the chains of death, and was resurrected in the third day. So that's why we celebrate his birth, Jesus. And he is truly a joy to the world. We can adore the little child, but not like we do any other baby. For he is our Savior, our Redeemer, and he will find us when we become lost, or when we're searching after him. He says, "Who seekest thou?" And now for our emotional health, the moment you've been waiting for, the story at the beginning of this video. My father gave me some of these 3D puzzles. It's like a dinosaur, and there was other ones as well. But through the years, I've been giving them a bunch away. There was a big old crate full of them. I'm going to give them away again. And I'm excited about it. Deliver these lovely 3D puzzles. And, well, now I need saving. Well, I went to go see these lovely lights, and then I got stuck. So someone's on their way to the rescue. But in the meantime, looks like they're coming for me. Here comes my help, I think. Hallelujah. There's my saviors. Thank you. So emotional health is not always something that is predictable, but we know what makes us feel amazing and feel joy. And helping others gives us joy, and being helped gives us joy. And I want to thank those that helped me, those two gentlemen and the Johnsons, for saving me when I was derailed, or as you would say, I was stuck in the mud, and they got me out and helped me so I can make my deliveries and deliver toys to children, to the charities. And now I want to thank all those charities across the entire world that make a difference in this world. They do it, there's some that do it year round, some do it just during the holidays, and I can't name them all. I'll miss so many. There are many across the entire world celebrating and shining their light. So when you get a chance to be a volunteer, to donate or anything, be a part of that joy. Be a part of that emotional health and your wellness, because it is the reason for the season. Christ's love is true love of Christ. True love is charity. True love of Christ is charity. I want to wish you and yours a very Merry Christmas, and put God first, and remember to keep on being extraordinary in your healthy living.